Well, when'd you guys get here? Welcome back to an episode of Dumb Stuff with Matt. Taking a break from the Spitfire today. Working on this here Earthquaker clipper shredder. I have not tried to start this since I got it. It's been sitting in my garage for quite a few weeks. Let's jump into this thing and see what we got. It does have gas in it, which is concerning. Not that you can really see it. What if we did this? Oh, not available. Okay. Well, I can tell you guys for sure there's some gas in there. See if we can get it to slosh. There it goes. God knows how old it is. But, yeah, let's see what we got here. I'm going to put you guys on the stand. I guess our first move in diagnosing why it won't start is we need to duplicate that it doesn't start. So let's try that. We're going to put her to run. Make sure the fuel is on. And it is. Is there a primer? Nope, no primer. Let's give her a couple rips here. That was good, Matt. Okay, let's try that again. Well, it sure sounds like it wants to fire. Why don't we give it another good pull? That was not what I was expecting for being free, but it definitely sounded like it was firing. Okay, kind of an awkward one to start. Verified. It won't start. Let me grab some tools. Well, first plan of attack is let's get the cover off, see what we can see with this carburetor. Okay, that's off to the side. Filter doesn't look horrible. Let's see if we got gas coming out of the tank. Of course, it's all stuck together. Let me grab a pair of pliers. All right, now we got some pliers. Essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, oh, my finger's really big there. I'll pull that line off that little fuel filter there and see if we got gas coming out. The second I flip this valve, I should have gas coming out. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. We do indeed have gas. I like that. Let's go ahead and let it drip out. That way we can drain all that old gas out of the tank. Probably a good maintenance move anyway. So as soon as this is done dripping, I'll come back. So now we know we have spark. So I don't know why this thing is not firing up. Could still be a problem with the carburetor. Let's put the plug back in and try one more time now that the carburetor's had some time to fill up with fuel. All right, we've got our spark plug back in. Well, we got updates on the Woodchipper. So I ran into town to see if I could get some parts for this from like a Tractor Supply or a Big R or a Runnings. I was unable to locate one, so I decided, what the heck, you know? It's already bad. Let's dig into it a little deeper. Well, what I was finding was I could get fuel to here, but no fuel was coming into the carburetor. So I took the bowl off again, started kind of tinkering around, and this little spot here is where the fuel comes into the carburetor, and then it drops down into the bowl because it sits on there like this. Well, when I pulled the little needle out, I couldn't blow air through here to come out here, and I couldn't blow air from here to come out here. So that led me to believe there's a blockage inside the carburetor. I took a little bit of carb spray and like a pipe cleaner and ran it through here. A big old chunk of crap came out. So maybe that was our problem. Let's put it back together again and see if it runs. Alright, we got the carburetor reassembled. You know, all one bolt and a couple of little needles. Let's get this thing installed, see if we've got fuel pumping into the carburetor now. So, we need our spacer plate. Ta-da! Oops, backwards. There we go. Actually, let's go ahead and hook up our throttle because it's kind of a pain in the boot. And the little finger poker got me again, you little fuck you, that hurts. Golly, who designed this thing? Seems to be holding fuel. We'll give her a second or two here to fill up. And choke is there. Go to there. Make sure it's got gas in it. Should have enough to run. I don't see a primer ball. Okay. Let's let's see what happens, huh? Better get stuff out of here. We don't want anything getting accidentally chewed up and thrown all over the place. Uh-oh. Let's give it a little help. Well, I think it's safe to say the carb is not carbureting. Well, we got updates, guys, and I'm an idiot. So, this is the little bolt that goes into the... Let me see if I can make this so you can see it. There we go. This is a little bolt that goes inside the fuel bowl. Well, I didn't even notice, but there's two little holes in the sides of these. I don't know if you can see it in there or not. Let's move it around a little bit. Those were completely covered in gunk and corrosion. So I cleaned them up. I didn't even know this was a thing. So if you guys have this problem, keep an eye on that. I know I'll be remembering this one for the next time I got to work on one of these. So now that we've got that cleared out and you can see through it again, let me throw this carburetor back together for the 5th time and see if she starts. All right, let's bolt her back up with our newly cleaned pass-through bolt, I guess we'll call that. Tell you what, taking this thing apart more times than I wanted to. I think next time I'll just buy a Amazon carburetor for it. I should have already done that, but you know how it goes, gentlemen. Try to save a couple bucks when you can. Also, guys, in a couple of weeks, we are headed to Gulf Shores, Alabama. Our first vacation in about 5 years, I believe. So if you know of anything good to do down there, put her in the old comments. Normally would go to Destin, but the prices there have gone ridiculous. So we are headed down with the neighbors. Paul, if you're watching. We also have some new things coming up here. I've actually got a new job. Same place I was at before, but I got, I guess you could say, promoted. I don't know if it's really a promotion, but I get to work from home from here on out. So maybe you'll have a little more time for videos and such. Okay, we got our fuel on. Let's check our, I want that all the way to run. Let's let it run for a second and fill up the bowl. Everything seems to be dry. I'll put you guys on pause, hang tight. All right, we are back. I do love Amazon. I hate to admit it, I think it's ruined many industries, but this is a brand new carburetor. It came with an air filter, came with a spark plug. I think it was $15. I had called around to a couple different places trying to locate a carb for this thing and quoted anywhere from $45 to $85 for the carburetor. So, bravo, Amazon. I hate to admit it, but you're doing something right here. Well, we got it. Should we put it on and see if we can get this old girl to fire? Let me pull the old carb off. Probably be in your way a little bit, but I'll do what I can. Okay. Just like that. Let's get our new gasket. Actually, the one on there doesn't look too bad, so we'll save it for the next one. Uh-oh. There it goes. There's one bolt. Hopefully this works. That carburetor that was in there was really roaded up. Tell you what, guys, this summer just flew by. We're already talking about closing up the pool, getting ready for vacation here in the next couple weeks. Not too tight, not loose. After that, put our fuel line back on. Let's open her up. Make sure it's got gas in it, and it do have the gas in it. Give it a second for the fuel bowl to fill up. Let's go ahead and pull the spark plug out of it. Wrong one. Well, I thought I already had that tool pulled. I did. I do like the whatever language that is on there. That makes me feel really good about the quality roll. Yeah. So, let's double check. They fooled me before. Got me again. Oh well, lifetime warranty. Oops. Let's get a little spray on here just to be safe. More. It's like my favorite sound in the world. Well, come on. Don't you want to go to your home? I worked on this before. So that sure went in funny. That's alright, I won't tell the next guy. Well, it smells like fuel this time, so I think that's a good sign. Alright, spark plug. Swing, swing, and swing. So, we knew we had spark. I knew I had fuel to the carburetor, but it wasn't getting through the carburetor, if that makes any sense. So, let's check our... We want that to be in that position. Let's give her a tug. Well, that's not a good sign. That's interesting. See if she needs a little loving. Amazon carburetor for the win. Fantastic. Now we gotta clean her up, get her out of my garage. I guess I forgot to show you guys putting the filter back on because I assume most of my viewers are like myself and probably partially retarded. So let's go ahead and do the job right and not just leave it like I normally would. So, this goes like this. Yep, I know it's difficult, guys, but, you know, as I put it together wrong or something stupid. Man, someone came through here jamming. Doopy-doo. Got a couple little boldies. Maybe. Come on. Well, who designs them that way? Really? What size were these? They were small. They weren't 10s, right? Nope. Well. Boom. Right, they were. How many more tools can I fit on this stupid little cart? Okay. Crank those down. Well, come on. There's got to be a faster way. Oh. Oh, I don't know if you guys remember seeing the little four-wheeler that was out here in the garage. I had one of the neighborhood kids. He's always tinkering with small engine stuff, kind of like myself. He came over and offered to trade me a scooter, 49cc scooter that already runs for that old crappy four-wheeler. And I had a brand new carburetor with it, that's all it needed. And he took that little thing home that same night. Saw him riding down the street with it. I think we're gonna put it like that. That looks to be the best way. And this goes like so. And now, I feel like I did a complete job here. So, I now have roughly, we'll call it $20 with some carburetor cleaner and a significant amount of hours in trying to figure out why the carburetor was clogged, only just to finally end up ordering the carburetor for it. But not a bad little unit. We don't have any trees, or else I'd keep this thing around. So if anybody's looking for a wood chipper shredder, Earthquake says, runs fine, operates fine. Probably take your hand off if you put your hand in there. But yeah, guys, I think that's gonna finish this one up. Only took 2 weeks to get this one finished up. But yeah, thanks for stopping in. We'll see you guys on the next one. If you like what you see, hit the little doodad at the bottom. See ya.